It's you know, a lot of really good players and a good setup for us. You know, it's kind of a training camp before your training camp, and it's a lot of fun to be here.
Chance for you to skate with McDavid there. Your initial thoughts on being out there?
Yeah, it's first time skating with him. He's got a lot of foot speed. He seems to glide faster than most guys skate in full speed. So it's fun to be out here with him. You know, fun to hang around him and hopefully make him feel a little bit more comfortable for you know, what he's got in store ahead.
I'm not going to ask if you feel you play well with him, because I think both of you are pretty great talents. But do you sense like there could be chemistry there and the games could mesh well?
Well, with any good player, you know, it takes a little bit of time to get chemistry and stuff, but the one thing about Edmonton, we've always had some pretty good forward depth, especially in our top six, and with Connor coming in, that doesn't change. So whoever I'm playing with, whether it's Connor or Nuge or Jordan, there's going to be some special players, and hopefully we can have some fun this year.
What do you remember about your first summer in Edmonton, after you were drafted, but before your highly anticipated first game?
Yeah, just a lot of hype. It's a city that loves their hockey, and it seems with all the changes and drafting Connor, there's been kind of a surge of excitement in Edmonton. So it's been a kind of a lean 5 years, but for whatever reason, with all the changes, like I said, it seems like there's a lot more excitement, and there's a lot more excitement for the players too. It's kind of rejuvenating to come into a situation where you know, we don't know what to expect, but at the same time, we're optimistic.
Before your first year, is there something you wish you had known, or someone had told you that maybe you can pass on now?
I mean, just enjoy it. He's been through so much already with all the hype that he's had to endure. I mean, I wasn't anywhere close to that. You know, I was the first overall pick, but at the same time, it wasn't anything like Connor's experiencing. So our job in Edmonton is not only to play well with him, but make sure he's comfortable, because that's going to allow him to play his best.
What kind of interaction have you had with him prior to this game?
Just a couple meetings with Hockey Canada, you know, just social settings, but you know, we're hockey players. It's fun to be on the ice with them. It's fun to be on the ice with a lot of guys here. There's a lot of really good players. Hockey's a pretty small circle, so you seem to run into the same guys a lot, but a guy like Connor, a guy that you know you're going to play with for hopefully a long time, it's fun to be out here.
What is your sense of him off the ice? He seems pretty quiet when he's in interviews and stuff. What is your takeaway from just dealing with him off the ice?
He's quiet. You know, he's a pretty innocent kid, but at the same time, I think none of us have been through what, you know, he's been through. I think he has a lot more maturity than you would think, and he seems to fit in well with, you know, older guys, with guys that are a lot more experienced than him. So at the end of the day, I think his hockey's going to do most of his talking for him, and you know, there's nothing wrong with that at all.
First time on the ice, but I suspect you've seen him on TV a bit, or highlights. How does that match up with the real life experience?
Pretty much about the same. I mean, he's playing against bigger, stronger guys, but I think when you have the foot speed that he does, I think that's going to be his meal ticket. So he's an 18-year-old. There's going to be an adjustment. There's no doubt about it. Every 18-year-old in the league has faced that, but we're hoping in Edmonton, and it's going to be our job as players to help him along, but our hope is that he can be as good as we think he is.